students. We are doing our chapter number 9, that is force and laws of motion. Earlier we have discussed about force and first law of motion. What is force? Any push or pull on an object is called force. And what is the first law of motion? A body tends to remain at rest when it is in rest and tends to remain in motion when it is in motion until or unless it is compelled by an external force. This is first law of motion. We have also discussed about the inertia, that an object tends to resist the change in state of rest or in motion until or unless an external force is implied on it. And inertia is also directly proportional to its mass of the object. If the mass of the object is greater, then greater is the inertia. Now we discuss the second law of motion, but before discussing second law of motion, we will discuss about momentum. We want to know what do we mean by momentum. Momentum क्या होता है? देखिए आपके पास ये एग्जांपल्स हैं कुछ. Say for example there is a tennis ball and a cricket ball. If we throw them, then more force is required to stop a cricket ball because cricket ball is having a greater mass than tennis ball. So we can say that force required to stop an moving object is directly proportional to the mass of the object. Now we'll take two cricket balls and we will throw them with different velocity. We can say that the ball with the high velocity need greater force to stop it. Means for stopping the ball with a greater velocity, we have to apply more force. So we can say that force applied to stop a moving object is also directly proportional to the velocity of the object. Now again, moving truck, even at slow speed, it can cause a serious injury. अगर कोई ट्रक खड़ा है तो हमें कोई डर नहीं है, लेकिन अगर कोई ट्रक स्लो स्पीड से भी चल रहा है तो वो भी सीरियस इंजरी कॉज कर सकता है बिकॉज ए ट्रक इज हैविंग ए large mass. Small mass bullet when fired from gun may kill a person. कहने का मतलब ये है कि एक बुलेट जिसका मास बहुत कम होता है, अगर उसको गन से फायर किया जाए तो वो भी एक पर्सन को किल कर सकती है ड्यू टू इट्स लार्ज वेलोसिटी. तो यहाँ पे हमें क्या चीज पता चली कि दैट इम्पैक्ट डिपेंड ऑन मास एंड वेलोसिटी. जो इम्पैक्ट है ऑब्जेक्ट का वो किस पे डिपेंड करता है? मास एंड वेलोसिटी. मास एंड वेलोसिटी. और यहीं से एक नई टर्म आती है जिसको हम कहते हैं मोमेंटम. तो व्हाट इज मोमेंटम? मोमेंटम इज द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ मास एंड वेलोसिटी. मास और वेलोसिटी का जो प्रोडक्ट है उसको हम क्या कहेंगे? मोमेंटम, संवेग. मोमेंटम रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय P. P इज इक्वल टू मास m एंड वेलोसिटी v. तो P इज इक्वल टू m into v. Now units, what is the unit of momentum? Unit of mass is kg and unit of velocity is meter per second. So unit of momentum is kilogram meter per second. Also, momentum is a vector quantity because it takes place in the direction of the velocity. So from here we can conclude that every moving object is having a momentum, and if the object is at rest, the momentum of the object is 0. So product of mass and velocity is called momentum. Means momentum depends on mass and velocity. साइकिल है, साइकिल और कार के कंपैरिजन में अगर साइकिल से और कार से कोलिजन हो जाए तो जो ज़्यादा चोट लगने के जो चांसेस हैं वो कार में है, क्योंकि कार का जो मास है वो ज़्यादा है और उसकी वेलोसिटी भी क्या है, वो ज़्यादा है, तो उसका मोमेंटम भी क्या होगा, ज़्यादा होगा, और वो हर्ट भी क्या करेगी, ज़्यादा करेगी. तो प्रोडक्ट ऑफ मास एंड वेलोसिटी इज कॉल्ड दिस मोमेंटम. Let's take these examples regarding momentum. A truck and a car moving with the same velocity is 40 km per hour. Now, which will have the greater impact after collision? If they collide, which will have the more impact? Means the truck provide more impact. Why? Due to the large mass. So we can say that it is having the larger momentum, which the truck is having the large momentum due to its large mass. Another example, a bullet thrown with hand and the same bullet that is fired from the gun. So momentum produced by the bullet that is fired from gun is more because it is having the greater velocity. So it is clear from here that momentum depends on both mass and velocity. So momentum is the product of mass and velocity. Now we will solve a numerical. What is the momentum of a man of mass 75 kg when he walks with a uniform velocity of 2 meter per second? हमें मोमेंटम निकालना है जिसमें मास दे रखा है मैन का, वो है 75 kg, और वेलोसिटी दे रखी है 2 मीटर पर सेकेंड. सो वी कैन कैलकुलेट मोमेंटम P is equal to m into v, mass into velocity. So P is equal to, here mass is 75 kg and velocity is 2 meter per second. Now multiply this. This is equal to 5 to the 10, 7 to the 14 or 1, 15, 150. And unit is, mass is in kg and velocity is in meter per second. So momentum is 150 kilogram meter per second. Now Newton's second law of motion. The rate of change of momentum is directly proportional to the applied force and take place in the direction in which the force acts. This is Newton's second law of motion. Force is directly proportional to change in momentum by time taken. Momentum में जो change हो रहा है with respect to time, that is directly proportional to the force. That is the second law of motion. Let us take this example. Say a body is having mass m, small m, and it is having an initial velocity u. Then momentum will become m into u, initial momentum. And if force is applied on it, it attains a final velocity, that is v, after time t. Then final momentum is m into v. Now force is directly proportional to change in momentum, means final momentum minus initial momentum. mv minus mu by time taken. The time is t. Now F is directly proportional to, taking m common, v minus u upon t. That becomes F is directly proportional to m into v minus u by t is acceleration a. So it becomes F is directly proportional to m into a. This is another definition of second law of motion, that force is directly proportional to mass into acceleration. If we want to remove this proportionality sign, then here comes constant. That k is the constant, kma. In SI unit, k is equal to 1, then F is equal to m into a. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. This is also the definition of second law of motion. So force is equal to mass into acceleration. If we want to calculate acceleration from here, then acceleration becomes acceleration is equal to F by m. m इधर आ जाएगा, F by m, force by mass. We know that force is equal to mass into acceleration according to Newton's second law of motion. Now the SI unit of force is Newton. Unit of force is Newton. So force is said to be 1 Newton when it acts on a mass of 1 kg and produces an acceleration of 1 meter per second square. So we can say that 1 Newton is equal to mass 1 kg into acceleration is 1 meter per second square, that is 1 Newton. Force is said to be 1 Newton when it acts on a body of 1 kg having mass 1 kg and produces an acceleration of 1 meter per second square. So Newton's second law is a relationship between force applied and acceleration produced in the body. Now we will try to solve this question. What is the acceleration produced by a force of 12 Newton exerted on an object of mass 3 kg? हमें एक्सेलरेशन निकालना है जिसमें फोर्स दिया हुआ है 12 न्यूटन, ठीक है, और मास दिया हुआ है 3 kg. तो अकॉर्डिंग टू सेकेंड लॉ ऑफ मोशन F is equal to m into a. Now force is 12 Newton, mass is 3 kg and acceleration we have to calculate. This is 3 into a is 3a. This is equal to 12. Then acceleration is equal to 12 by 3. 3 4 ja 12. That is 4 meter per second square. That is the acceleration produced by the object. Okay. So Newton's second law is the relationship between the force and the acceleration. That's all for today, beta. Have a nice day. Thank you.